as quarter three comes to a close, there's a unique opportunity in the stock market due to the election that I want to bring to your attention right now, because this opportunity, I'm going to break down exactly the best way to take advantage of it and the best way to play in the stock market right now. So here's what is going to happen in the short term.
It does take us to our talk of the tape. How much more can stocks rise? Let's ask Tom Lee. He's FundStrat's head of research and CNBC contributor, live with us once again at Post 9. Nice to see you.
Great to see you, Scott.
You know, since the Fed did their jumbo cut, the market really hasn't done all that much except for one day last Thursday. Why?
Well, you know, I think the Fed unleashed us on an easing cycle, and that's going to be positive. We know it's actually historically positive 3 months, 6 months out. But what stocks do in the next month is a bit of a coin flip, and I think that's what we're seeing because there's some repositioning that took place. And also we're now thinking about the 40 days into the election.
So does the fact that the election is but 40 days away sort of ruin the perfect scenario for stocks to get that post-Fed bump?
I think it delays it, just because, you know, in the conferences that I've been speaking at and seeing wealth managers and family offices, a lot don't want to commit capital until after Election Day. And I don't think it matters who wins. It's just they want to get that event behind them.
Oh, so you think we're going to have sort of a dash to the finish after Election Day is out of the way?
Yeah, and that's pretty typical. You know, in fact, in election years, the November, December rallies are pretty tremendous. And in fact, when markets are up more than 10% in the first half, you also get big rallies November, December, sort of choppy through September.
Guys, if you heard what Tom Lee said, he thinks it's a coin flip for the next 3 months. This is very interesting, and to some degree, I completely agree. And I've been saying on this channel that in the short term, nobody can predict the market, not Tom Lee, not hedge funds. However, because of the election cycle, I think that, and I'm going to show you the facts, I'm going to show you the research right now, that despite it being a coin flip in the short term, in Q4 2024 and leading up into 2025, we are actually going to be in a bull market, and there is a big short-term opportunity to take advantage of here. So look, specifically, I want to look at covered call options right now in this market, because when the market starts off very well, for example, in 2024 during an election year, the facts, the stats are that the market is going to continue to do well. So in Q4, we're going to get a bull run and we're going to have a rise in the stock market. However, we are going to experience volatility because the polls are not really clear on who's going to win. I'm not going to get political. However, it is not clear. There is a lot of volatility and uncertainty in the market, despite the facts pointing to being a bull market in Q4. So when I was looking at Tom Lee's predictions here and what he thinks is going to happen in the market, him saying it's a coin flip, the perfect opportunity to take advantage of this coin flip is going to be selling 30 delta covered calls. Why? If you look at what a coin flip is, he's basically saying he doesn't know if the market is going to go up, he doesn't know if the market is going to go down. But if you look at the facts, the market is likely to rise. Let's say it's going to rise in Q4 by 3 to 5%. That's actually a very perfect opportunity to get a 3 to 5% rise, as well as collect 3 to 5% dividend or premium by selling a covered call option, okay? So what I'm personally going to be doing, I'll show you an example in just a moment, is I'm going to be selling a lot more covered calls in my portfolio, and I'm going to be buying up stock. Just watch this one clip because I want to tell you why, what Tom Lee thinks, and then I'm going to tell you why I am not just going to sell covered calls, I'm also going to be careful about the short term, how I do it. So watch this clip real quick.
You think investors are sold on the idea that this economy is going to make it? It's going to make it through. The Fed's going to pull this off. Is any of what we've witnessed since Fed Day doubts about the bigger picture?
Tom Lee has basically confirmed. He started off with the first clip saying that it's a coin flip, but in the second clip that I just played, he's saying that inflation is no longer on the front lines, guys. Inflation, which by the way, they've been lying to us for quite some time. They're saying that, you know, inflation's under control. It's really not. If you take a look, guys, they're lying to us. And I've said this in 2 videos now. They're substituting inflation and making it artificially lower by messing with the CPI basket. Okay, the CPI is a combination of 30 goods, services, education, healthcare, food, gas, etc., right? They're substituting some of those goods for other goods, and I said this and I made the joke, but they're substituting beef for chicken. I don't want to eat chicken. I want to eat beef. If I want to eat beef, I don't want the government to tell me that chicken is a substitute for beef. They think it's a substitute because when prices go up, then basically consumers choose less expensive substitutes. But let's be honest, if you're a beef eater, you probably don't want to eat chicken and the government to lie to us and say that, hey, inflation is not getting higher, but they're actually substituting things. Doesn't make any sense to me. But let's just put that to the side. Inflation looks under control. And what looks to be true in the stock market, in many cases, actually reflects in the stock's prices. So for that reason, it's fine because, second thing, something that Tom Lee said, which I think is insane. This is insane. This tells you why we're in a bull run, and this tells you why you should be buying stocks right now and why you should be doing covered calls at around 30 delta, because it gives you upside, but it doesn't give you too much upside. We don't want too much upside because we think that the stock market will rise, but it's not going to be a crazy rise. I predict between 3 to 5% rise in Q4. Now look, Tom Lee said that many already think it's a recession, guys. You might be thinking to yourself right now, listen, you might be thinking to yourself that if a lot of people think it's a recession, you might be more inclined yourself to think it's a recession. Let me tell you how investor psychology works. It is herd behavior. When a lot of people think it's a recession, recessions actually happen. But check it out. A lot of people right now think we're in a recession, but the market is doing strong, which actually means we are strong. That's actually what it means. Because if a lot of people are hesitant and we're going to get volatility and we're all scared, but the market is still high and there's a lot of that hesitation, just wait what happens when the hesitation goes away. Just wait what happens when the market stabilizes and volatility gets under control a little bit. We're going to get a big rise. We're going to get a big pump. I think the pump's 3 to 5%. So we're not going to become millionaires here, but there's certainly money to be made in the short term. Now, in addition to covered calls, I would also say that it is wise to do the poor man's covered call. I've covered this on my channel, which is basically buying a leap option that looks like a shares, but for a lot cheaper. And I have a video on that. I'm going to put it in the description, guys. I just want to educate you and teach you. I'm a one-on-one coach now. That's what my program is. That's the only thing that I personally am involved in. And I'm creating free content on YouTube because I want you to level up your skills. I want you to learn how to trade options. If you appreciate that, please subscribe to the channel. We're about to hit 300,000 subscribers. And what you will see in my description is going to be the poor man's covered call video as well as a leap video, okay? Because right now, these are the 3 strategies that you should be playing. Bullish strategy, leaps, covered calls, poor man's covered call. These 3 strategies are moderately bullish strategy. We're not ultra bullish. If we were ultra bullish, we would be buying call options. We would be doing bull call spreads. I have all these videos on my channel. Check them out. We have a playlist. However, I will say that we are moderately bullish, okay? Tom Lee said inflation is no longer on the front burner. Many people think, and hedge fund managers, guys, it's insane. Hedge fund managers think that the recession is over, yet the market is doing pretty good, and I myself, I'm buying the best stocks right now. Nvidia, Palantir, Apple. I'm buying these hand over fist, guys, or bicep over tricep, okay? I'm pumped up. I'm really pumped up because I've been making a killing here. My portfolio is it's growing every single week right now. It's an easy time to make money. I'm proud of my students as well. It's a very easy time to make money. And when times are good, guys, grab the money, okay? Grab the money as much as possible because times are not always good in the market. Sometimes we have there was a lost decade in Japan, okay? Some people are saying that we might get that. I don't think so, guys. I'm a bull here. I've been making money. I've gained a lot of success trading options. And I don't think we're going to get a lost decade, but we could get a lost quarter. We can get a lost 2 quarters, guys. So it's important when money is on the table that you take that money, you grab it for yourself, okay? Grab that money because right now, I think with the election, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I truly think so because right now, just the perfect storm is here. So this is very good news because the upside is the next 3 to 6 months, meaning we have time to get the money. We have time. We don't have to rush here because week after week, I mean, let me look at my portfolio right now. I'm up over pretty much 6 figures in my portfolio. In a week, obviously I have a bigger size portfolio, but you guys, if you have 50K, 100K, you gotta be fully invested. If you're holding cash right now, you're silly. You're watching the wrong channels. You're watching some people on YouTube that have a pretty face that they're telling you they know what they're talking about. They don't, guys. They don't. Pay attention to one credible source. Listen to what the market is telling you right now. You don't need a lot of opinions. And Tom Lee himself said, it's basically a coin flip. So stop consuming a ton of content and start realizing that you should be in high quality companies selling monthly options, which makes your life very simple. You don't need to predict what the market does. What you need to understand is we are in a bull market. Buy high quality companies, Nvidia, Palantir, Apple. I'm a fan of Microsoft right now. There's some other stocks that I personally like. I made a killing on Walmart. Guys, this wouldn't be an Invest with Henry video if I didn't show my portfolio. The transparency, the authenticity, it is next to none. No one else shows their portfolio like this, and I want to show you because I think it's really important for you to understand where I am investing, not just me talking on the camera. I want to show you what I'm doing, okay? I want to show you how I'm making money. Walmart, one of my best plays, all right? This might not be the sexiest play. You might be thinking to yourself, oh, I want to make quick money on Palantir. Listen, Palantir already went up. Listen to the next play to make money, okay? Listen to what is coming up in the future. Okay, not what's in the past. I like Palantir, don't get me wrong. However, Palantir is at a short-term peak, it looks like. So I'm less excited. I'm less excited. Why would you be excited when a stock just went up basically like 50%? Yeah, it's good. It has been good to us. I'm still in Palantir. I have over 5,000 shares, but you have to look at what is coming up, what is still cheap, what is still valuable. Okay, what will go up due to a trend. Walmart, I'm up $172,000 on a boring play. If you're looking for safe, passive, consistent income, the best thing to do is go for clear trends, value companies at a reasonable cost, or growth stocks at a reasonable cost, and make your money slowly. I'm tired of seeing guys and women breaking up their whole entire portfolios into like 30 positions and just going off the deep end and losing their money. It's really easy to make money if you keep it simple. 10 to 15 stocks. Right now, covered calls, 30 delta. Stick to the 30 delta. Look, if you go for 50 delta, you don't give yourself any upside. So if you don't have any upside, how are you going to take advantage of the bull run? Now, if you go for deltas that are like 5, 10 delta, you're not collecting enough income. I want you guys to have the best of both worlds. That's my job here. That's how I've been able to travel the world, see anything that I want, have financial freedom, time freedom, scale my portfolio, 5K a month, 10K a month, 15K a month. Obviously, I've surpassed all my financial goals. I no longer really even care about money per se. I'm trying to leave an impact. I'm trying to change some lives. I want you guys to have the financial future and the financial freedom that you're looking for. Use safe stocks. Don't make the mistake of trying to make fast money. That doesn't work, okay? You can make relatively fast money by being in high quality companies, okay? Walmart up 172K. I would look at something like a Walmart. I would also look at American Airlines. This is the most overlooked stock. This stock I've been covering on this channel since I've had 20,000 subs. Now we're getting to 300,000 subs. And this, guys, just look, 7%. We got 7% returns, guys. I'm super pumped up because this is easy money right here. This stock fell to $10 per share. I told all my one-on-one students, sell 10.5 puts for November, for December. In my Discord community, I've told everyone this is the stock to be in. Now look, this is not a stock that anyone else covers on YouTube. It's not the stock that people keep covering over and over and over again. Nvidia, Palantir, right? People make 30 videos a month on their channel or like a video a week on that topic. Guys, I make that topic too, but I want to mix it up. I want to give you guys more plays that actually make sense. You need diversity. You can't just be all Nvidia and Palantir. You need 10 to 15 stocks. American Airlines is fantastic. This is a money printing machine because it goes sideways. Exactly what Tom Lee said. He said that basically it's a coin flip. Okay, if it's a coin flip, pick a stock that has stability. It's still going to be more or less a coin flip, but sell options and collect that passive income. Go for the November 1st, 11/1 expiration on American Airlines and collect easy income, okay? I got PayPal, I got Palantir, I got Amazon. Snap is obviously something that's also interesting to me. I think because we have 3 to 6 months, guys, this is the most important 3 to 6 months for you to take advantage of, okay? If you want one-on-one coaching, which is the only thing that I do now, okay, I have a Discord community, but everything starts off with one-on-one coaching. You must have at least $50,000 or $25,000 at least. You need to have a decent chunk of change for it to make sense for us to work one-on-one together. If that is you and you want help, I'm happy to dedicate myself. I'm looking to actually create deep relationships, coach one-on-one, and just build up, your portfolio with you, hands-on. That's what I enjoy doing, and I no longer want to go for the masses. I'm looking for people that have determination, doctors, lawyers, business owners. If you have success, or even if you've already have a okay amount of money saved up, 25K, 50K, 100K, it's going to be really good opportunity for us to scale your portfolio together. So to be honest, I'm pretty full. I'm just telling you how it is in my plans. I don't know if there's any spots, but please, right now, take advantage of the stock market. Be smart. Don't be in cash. I think that's going to be a mistake, okay? Long story short, I hope this content is helping you. I'm going to leave in the description some more videos for you guys to watch, for you to brush up your option trading skills. There's a lot of money to be made right now. Be smart, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.